Woke up this morning, started my day at 6 o'clock, about to dump some trash and about to make it happen. Another day of grind, another day of hard work, another day of eventfulness and trying to make a king famous. It's 8:03 in the building. Hashtag beer gang. Hashtag 8:03 we in the building. Israel Donahue, what can I say that hasn't been said about him? The the middleweight champion of the world against his former opponent for the second time. And to me, Israel Donahue is like a John Jones Jr., John Bones Jones, like a Nate Diaz. He's a skinny man that you didn't really think would have that amount of hit power and the amount of accuracy that he puts in each blow. And from what I saw with the fight from UFC 163, I seen a next champion in the making, from Anderson to Spider Silva to Dana White to everybody else. I seen we gonna have a new champion, and he gonna move up the weight, and he gonna keep on moving up to the divisions, and he gonna be basically our new champion. So that's being on a UFC note. So that's the fight I did see. Nate Diaz against Leon Edwards. It was a good fight. Nate Diaz got at times. He was winded. He wasn't the old Nate Diaz I used to see when I used to watch him fight. By the way, that's my favorite fighter. He has gotten slower in his last fight. He looked tired. He looked like the stamina wasn't there, but somehow Nate Diaz, he pulled one for out his ass. Leon Edwards in 3 rounds, he did win the fight, but Nate Diaz got bullied and bloodied up in 3 rounds, and Leon Edwards, he was just taking them blows, and he was just hitting them where he needed to be, in the eyebrow, the eyes, the nose area, the lips, the mouth. Basically, he was having his way. And Nate Diaz, he was tired, winded sometimes, tried to be a tried to show off, and basically he couldn't handle him. Nate Diaz, you're one of my favorites. One of my favorite fighters to watch. Anderson Silva, you was one of them. Israel Donahue, yeah, you would be my next current fighter, my favorite to watch. And it's going to be going on from there. For NBA, we had Game 5. Suns at Nuggets. Joker, as usual, put up a double-double. Morris got the start over Canopo. Will Barton, he started in place of Austin Rivers off the bench. The Nuggets lineup was kind of shaky at most, but from 2 quarters, the Suns did wind up winning. Did they wind up finishing the series? I really don't know. But the Suns have a good squad this year. Actually, in the past, the Suns I actually looked decent at the most. I was so used to Devin Booker putting up 40 points a night, from him having to do all the work, to DeAndre Ayton, to just a different Suns team. I'm used to not seeing Chris Paul is shooting like he normally do, and basically that's about all. He's assisted. He's been like the old Chris Paul I know from the Hornets. From watching him get vetoed to not go to the Lakers, to Chris Paul. I actually do hope you try at least to get one ring. Your career wouldn't be fit. The 36-year-old coming from Wake Forest. The same school as Chris Bosh, the same school as Tim Duncan. Chris Paul. Your career wouldn't be fitting if you didn't actually try and win a ring. Will you get that chance? Yes, but will it come short? Who knows? You might have to play the Nets in the NBA Finals, but who knows? We will see. And if you make it happen, Chris Paul, you'll be in my top 100 players of all time. That was all in the docket from last night. 3 games. UFC 163. Basketball game. Game 4. The Suns played, and that was all on the docket. More videos on the way. I'm doing this every day. It's a new year, new me, 2021. We here, we global. We're not going nowhere. 803 in the building. Hashtag Beer Gang. Hashtag we are here. Hashtag we ain't going nowhere. In NFL news and notes, the New Orleans Saints have to find a backup quarterback, a starting quarterback from Drew Brees, the retirement of Drew Brees. That caught us all in shock. The 42-year-old had decided to retire after a 17-year career. And who would be the New Orleans Saints starters? Starter at quarterback is something I'm actually enticed to see. They got Ian Brooks from Notre Dame. They got James Winston from Florida State. Oh, by the way, he stole some crab legs, but he still somehow got in the NFL. I got Taysom Hill, the hybrid quarterback. You all vying for a position as the number 1 starter going into the 2021 season. We all know this from watching football. This be my 22nd year of watching NFL football. I've seen the highs, I've seen the lows, and I'm hopeful to watch another season of NFL football. Go Chicago Bears! You know it. Chicago. But anyway, news and notes. Day 1. My sports coverage of the NFL, my coverage of the NBA, my coverage of UFC happened in the span of 2 days. So next up would be the 76ers and the Hawks. Game 5 tonight. We will go from there. See y'all in the morning. Matt Riley out. Hit me up on Cash App, Riley Boy Productions, K-Man Ain't 803 stand up. We global. Trying to make a king famous. We in the building. Hashtag until my casket close. Hashtag 803. Hashtag country boy that moved to the city. Hashtag Beer Gang. We are global. Deuces. More videos on the way.